Hey guys, I just wanted to share. You can see by my clock, it's getting pretty late here. Um, I've actually got a flight I have to catch in about an hour, but um, I just found this DApp really quick, looking through Hey Security audits, and this one just launched like 16 hours ago, so it's super early. Um, and with ROI dApps, that's kind of the key is getting on these early as they're really shooting up. Um, and this one says it's multi-staking, but the only one that I see with any substantial balance is the BNB. Over 1,000, and that just keeps going up. So yeah, this one I think is one to jump in early on if you want to, get into BNB. Um, yeah, this one's really shooting up. I mean, it's already passed up a lot of the other BNB ones that have been out for a week or two. So yeah, this one, it's very interesting. I mean, they're trying to make it so you can stake any of these, but yeah, the rest of them just don't have much of a balance at all. So um, I think I think because it was audited under multi-stake BNB under the audit, I think that's where people are comfortable investing, and I think that's where I will stay. Um, I'll probably throw a little into this. I really think this balance will probably double in the next day or so, um, which would be pretty incredible. Um, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the interface because it's way too busy. The green over the yellow, things like that. It's just hard to read some things. But it's I mean it's functional. Um, uh, so yeah, this one you can do 7, 20, or 30 days and get 16, 9, or 7. That 7% is always familiar to a lot of newer people that jumped in on stable one. You get the 7%, which is 210% for the 30 days. Minimum of 0.01 BNB. Yeah, I just love that they say here, right? Principal deposit cannot be withdrawn. I mean, that's the biggest question a lot of people have. Um, you, yeah, just the do your own research. This is where payments come from. Analyze the history. That's one thing that I always do is the transaction history to see if people are continually investing and how big of investments. And I'll show you that here in a second. And just always check that balance of the smart contract. I think I've mentioned that before. It's got very good affiliate program. Well, at least the first level is very good. So yeah, this seems, I mean, pretty simple. You just kind of drop one of these down, put it in there, and stick it in there. I haven't even connected my wallet yet on this, but I'll throw some in there before this goes up there, so you can get a link to it. So the audit, yeah, like I said, the audit just finished a few days ago, but they launched today, which is the 26th. The high issue, obviously, it's an ROI, it's high risk. This is like in every single one of these. The loop on the dynamic variable, stable one had it in version one. It killed withdraws. I also know Matic FOMO has it in their audit as well. But it really does come down to the user actually creating that excessive number of parallel deposits. Where stable one, the program actually created those, not the user. And after reviewing the code, I suspect that's going to be the same thing. It's going to be on the user. So it's probably not going to be, you don't want to be making, 3 and 4 deposits every day. So, no vulnerabilities, no backdoors, no scam scripts. Yeah, it's safe to use on Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, then it just talks about the different plans. The invest fee and the reinvest fees, I think those are a little bit high. But the returns are pretty decent, especially if you go past that 7 days. But I mean, even if you take that 7 days and you reinvest every 7 days, as long as you see that balance staying stable, I love these shorter time frames because it gives you opportunities to get out when you see something happening. So you're not locked in when people withdraw and you see that balance go down. You've got another 20 days left. It's kind of tough to stomach. So I love these 7-day ones where you can just kind of roll it over into the next one and just keep rolling it over. And then every week you can determine if you want to keep rolling it over or if you want to find something different to do with your funds. Yeah, referral. It's pretty similar to all of them. It has it's good when you see an audit, make sure this address matches the address that it's going to, because you just want to match these up. That's just a little hint there. Yeah, I think it's pretty secure. Looking at the contract, before we go into the code, I just want to show you when I'm talking about the transactions. You want to be looking at these transactions. They're going in pretty steadily, and they're smaller amounts. There's no big whale, putting down 150 BNB. Yeah, so, but this is locked down to every 24 hours withdraw, and this is only 16 hours in, so there's lots of investments. So let's jump over and look at the contract and the code here. Get lined up. Yeah, set the variables, different fees. That's where that 12% comes in. There's a fund fee, a dev fee, a marketing fee, a sponsor fee. Those all add up to 12%. Sets the referral percentages. Yeah, the structs for deposit and users. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, this one's so similar to a lot of the other ones. A lot of these guys, they take this code and copy it from other projects. So I mean, a lot of these ROI dApps have been forked and changed. So there's a lot of code that's very, yeah, it's pretty similar. Like the invest always has the referral logic in it. We can get down here and look at our loops, make sure the loops are good. Let's go find a few of those. Yeah, these dividends always have the loops because it's looking for all your deposits, and you're looking for that variable. Inside of here, it's setting that variable to a certain amount. It's adding to it and returning it. It's not going to keep creating those like another one that we knew before. Yeah, this is pretty generic stuff. Nothing crazy in here. It's getting information. No crazy loops or anything going on. Yeah, it seems pretty solid. I mean, it doesn't have like a check for. I think that's really what the Hayes security audit is looking for, is to make sure they don't have a, do they have a check to prevent more than 100 transactions from happening? And in this instance, it does not. So they have to have that warning in the audit, even though the program itself won't create it. I think they really want to see logic in the code that prevents that from happening. Yeah, so this one looks pretty cool. Pretty simple. Very good returns for BNB. It'd be interesting to see if they can launch a lot of these other ones and get them going. But this is one I'll probably put a little bit into, see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, if you got any questions about this one, let me know in the comments below. I'll leave a link to it. Yeah, just let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, and that new Matic dApp is looking sweet. I know I keep teasing it, but it's coming out soon. Just waiting for that audit. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one.